New Zealand is one of the most beautiful and tranquil countries in the world. I am really glad to announce that I reside in New Zealand, and I thank God for this opportunity. It is so gorgeous that one may view picturesque scenery around. Green hills covered in green lawn and plenty of trees make it an ideal destination for everyone who enjoys nature. Hello, dear viewers. Today I'm taking you all to see the magnificence of Hunua Falls. Hunua Falls is a popular natural feature found in the Hunua Ranges Regional Park, southeast of Auckland, New Zealand. The Hunua Falls are located on the Wairoa River in the Auckland region of New Zealand, near Hunua. Between 1940 and 1960, Auckland purchased the surrounding area to supply water. You can see that this parking lot is already full of vehicles. This is an excellent location for a picnic or a family outing that includes sightseeing, trekking, and other activities. My son is happy and excited to come here because it will be the first time he has ever seen a waterfall. This is the information board installed by Auckland Council. One can see and read a lot of important information and suggestions regarding this site. So that is the entrance to the falls, and one must pass through the Kauri dieback protection by wiping their footwear. I'll get to this information later. Once I've passed that entrance point, now I'm taking this trail since it will lead to one of the best views of the falls. The atmosphere is pretty wonderful. I've always been drawn to settings that resemble or are actual forests. There is a picnic table here, and people are arriving after seeing the waterfall. There is a large photo frame designed to capture a photo of a person falling in the background. Yes, I can hear the waterfall and see the water flowing from the cliff. I can see the entire waterfall, and it's breathtaking. What a lovely sight. People might be seen posing for photos against this stunning backdrop. I saw some youngsters enjoying the falls and playing in the water, as did my son. My son is quite excited to witness the great falls. The Hunua Ranges Regional Park is home to a wide variety of native plants and animals. Bird species like as the caribou, a New Zealand pigeon, tui, and bellbird are frequently seen and heard in the vicinity. The park also has colonies of the endangered kakako. Hunua Falls and the adjacent Hunua Ranges provide a magnificent and accessible natural getaway from Auckland, with numerous options for outdoor adventure and relaxation. Visitors can be seen enjoying the falls on the other side of the creek and snapping photos to add to their life's memories. You can see this kid enjoying the falls, doing things in the water, and having a nice time here. My son and wife thoroughly love this breathtaking sight. Because it is bright and sunny today, a large number of people are visiting the falls. I'm not sure how the water from these falls passes through the creek or where it goes. However, the creek that runs through the natural forest adds to the beauty of the setting. This hill is fairly tall and rugged. When viewed from the bottom, it appears extremely large. You can also see my son climbing this large boulder, sitting on top of it, and then enjoying the waterfall. This old man, too, is delighted to see this fall. I began walking, now intending to go to the other side of the falls. The public facilities are on the left, and there are many benches available for guests to use. This photo frame appears to be quite large, and the material used is extremely durable. On top, it says Hunua Range Regional Park. As previously said, the beauty of the falls in the background can now be seen when a photograph is taken through this photo frame. My son is posing for a photograph with this stunning vista in the backdrop. We continued walking. Now we've arrived at this entry point, where you can see a warning board that says Kauri dieback controlled area. So, what does this mean? I can tell you that now. Kauri dieback is a deadly disease that affects the famed kauri trees of New Zealand. The pathogen Phytophthora agathidicida causes the illness by infecting kauri tree roots and finally killing them. Kauri dieback protection is critical for preserving these historic and ecologically significant trees. The main way of protection is to maintain hygiene stations at entry points. One of the most common is footwear cleaning. Cleaning stations at the entry and exit of kauri forest tracks require visitors to clean their footwear to eliminate soil and other impurities. This helps to prevent the disease from spreading from one location to another. Another is equipment cleaning. It is also necessary to clean any equipment that has come into touch with soil, such as trekking poles, bike tires, and tools. New Zealand. In this case, the government takes further measures to protect the environment. So, this is the bridge that crosses the brook. On the right, you can see the falls. This regional park has a variety of walking tracks. So, according to this board, there is a lookout from where you can get a better perspective of the falls. We would go there after some time. People can be seen arriving from that side after seeing the falls. This entire area is enveloped by the sound of water flowing from the cliff. It truly added a different mood to the whole facility. If you really want to know the height of the falls, you must go next to them. We're heading there to obtain the best experience of the falls by viewing the power of the water coming down and hearing the sound. My son is thoroughly enjoying this scenario and doing stuff over there. The Hunua Ranges are an important water catchment area for Auckland. Several reservoirs inside the park, especially the Mangatangi and Mangatawiri reservoirs, make major contributions to Auckland's water supply. We will now observe the falls from the lookout noted earlier on the wooden board pointing to the left. I am a lazy guy, especially when it comes to walking. When I see these steps, I feel quite sorry about climbing, but what to do, as no other option exists. I must climb this. These types of steps may be seen all along the track. One must exercise extreme caution when going across these narrow dirt tracks. The left side of this slope is fairly steep, so you have to be cautious here. So we were walking, and we noticed this lady taking shots of something. We stopped there for a bit and noticed that it was the Weta Hotel. So, what is this genuinely about? The Weta Hotel is a conservation initiative in the Hunua Ranges that aims to maintain and support the indigenous population of Weta, which are giant, flightless insects native to New Zealand. Weta hotels offer a safe and secure environment for Weta, especially tree Weta. These insects are nocturnal and require safe locations to hide during the daytime. Weta are essential parts of the forest ecology. They aid in seed distribution, pollination, and serve as a food source for other animals. The construction of Weta hotels is part of larger conservation activities in the Hunua Ranges. Now we're here, and the wooden board points to the upper viewpoint, so I believe it will just take a short stroll to gain a good glimpse of the falls from that viewing point. Now just one more climb to get that view. I saw the same group of people who passed me as I walked towards the falls at the bottom from where I came. Yes, it's beautiful. The falls are so far away, yet we can hear them well. This viewpoint provided a fantastic view of the falls. It's a good experience. We stood there for a while, admiring the vista of the waterfalls. After a while, we intended to return and hike down the slopes. The Hunua Ranges Regional Park is the Auckland region's largest natural forest area, spanning around 17,000 hectares. The scenery is defined by rocky hills, natural bush, and streams. Now let's take a look inside the Weta Hotel. Weta hotels are primarily constructed of wood and resemble small, box-shaped constructions with many chambers. Each chamber has a small entrance, mimicking the natural fissures and holes in trees where Weta typically reside. Finally, we've descended and are back at the front of the falls on this side of the stream. We are currently arranging a walk near the falls to take some videos for my lovely viewers. As I walk, the size of the falls increases. Now the sound is too loud for my ears. The average flow of water downstream at Clevedon is 6 meter cubes per second, or 570 imperial gallons. The Wairoa River cascades over a basalt lava block. The waterfall's east face features volcanic tuff rings and lava bombs. My son, wife, and I all appreciated the view of the falls from this angle. Especially the loud, forceful sound. Even though it is noon, the cold water droplets on my body completely chilled me. My youngster is really enthusiastic, and he is making various noises and motions as a result of this sight. So we enjoyed this gorgeous scene for a long and are now returning. You can see a board here that instructs on what to do in an emergency. Swimming at Hunua Falls is feasible, but not always recommended due to strong currents and underwater hazards. There have been incidences of drowning in the past, so use caution. It is recommended to check current circumstances and follow any safety cautions printed on the site. This time, we intend to take the right side path track. When climbed and reached at this point, the view of the falls is slightly different and much more lovely, with golden green leaves around the falls. When sunlight reaches these leaves, their hue changes. From here, you can see several visitors snapping photos of their loved ones. You can see one additional caution board here. Look at the golden green leaves, and far in the distance, you can see the falls. It's beautiful. I understand that videos cannot depict this splendor. Nature's true beauty can never be captured by a camera. Only our human eyes can. We began to resume our stroll. So, for the last time, I took a decent glimpse of the falls from this vantage point and bid farewell to this wonderful sight. We continued heading towards where our automobile had been parked. Again, the board indicating different walking trails can be seen across this region. This wooden crossing bridge can support a maximum of 10 people at one time, so, if there are more than 10 people on the bridge, it is best to avoid the bridge for a variety of safety reasons. The lovely falls are on the left. On the right, you can see many ducks swimming in the stream, enjoying the beautiful sunshine. Finally, we arrived at the exit point station close to the vehicle parks. My son is exhausted and now wants the entire chocolate bar. The Kauri dieback controlled area board is visible again. We're here to refill our empty water bottle. My son is exhausted since the water we brought is almost gone, and he is drinking it at a rapid speed. We were all quite thirsty, and after drinking water, we felt so energized. The area surrounding Hunua Falls is provided with picnic tables and facilities, making it an ideal location for a day out. There are also restrooms and parking facilities near the falls. Hunua Falls and the adjacent Hunua Ranges provide a magnificent and accessible natural getaway from Auckland, with numerous options for outdoor adventure and relaxation. The falls are around 50 kilometers, 31 miles, from Auckland's city center, and the travel usually takes about an hour. After the falls, we arrived at the Central Park Reserve in Papakura. My son wants to play in the park, so we decided to bring him here and let him play while I capture some movies around the park. So, dear viewers, please enjoy the park with me. I am not sure about this bloom, but it looks quite pleasant. When sunlight shines through the petals of this flower, it looks breathtaking. This yellow blossom appears to be really vivid. I particularly enjoyed this orange reddish bloom. I'm not sure what the name was, but I enjoyed seeing them. These all seemed extremely good to watch in my opinion. You can see a play area nearby, and my son has already run over there to play. Very well kept green grass. There's a stage over there. I believe this is utilized for gatherings or stage shows that take place in the park. I observed that this play area is virtually vacant. However, there are less children here and there. There is a design on this floor. Very great. This tree looks magnificent when the sun shines on its leaves, and you can see my son climbing this tower made of plastic rope. I'm not sure what kind of tree this is, but the leaves are lovely, and as you can see, they're formed of two hues. One is yellowish green, while another is dark green. My son is enjoying the swing while my wife pushes him from behind, allowing him to swing more freely and achieve greater heights. This spherical swing has a frog motif drawn on it. My son has shifted to this circular swing. He is resting in that one as his mother helps him swing in this one as well. He enjoys rotating in this mechanism as well. So, in our previous pop-up carnival film, I highlighted the giddiness I experienced after riding certain rides. However, my son was not present. In comparison to adults, I believe rotation will have little effect on children. He is relishing every hike. Only now have I seen that there are blooms on these leaves. It was difficult to see from a distance, but when I got closer to the leaves, I noticed these blossoms. So here's a close-up view of these yellow flowers on the tree leaves. He is still busy ascending. Another beautiful yellow blossom. Some kind of vibrant red blooms. Another type with yellow blooms. When they are in this batch, it is quite enticing. You can view some cement carvings here. I am not sure what this signifies. So SeniorNet in Papakura, New Zealand, is a community organization that offers technology training and support to older individuals. It is part of SeniorNet, a wider nationwide network that strives to help seniors become more adept and confident in the use of digital technology such as computers, cell phones, tablets, and various software programs. Finally, dear viewers, I'm going to wind up my video here. Thank you for joining me in this great video, which I feel will be useful for people who want to visit Hunua Falls. Please click the like and subscribe buttons to support my channel. More stuff will be added soon, and we'll see you in another video. Have a pleasant day, everyone.